How to lose 10 pounds in 10 days. I want to let you know that I am not a health guru, I'm not a fitness freak, I don't even go to the gym, and I'm not a medical expert in any way. I am an ordinary guy who wanted to lose a few pounds and accidentally discovered a way to do this, and I am so excited to share what I discovered, as I know it can work for you too. What I am going to tell you is not rocket science, and it's not a new discovery. Many people have already benefited from the information I am about to share with you. However, I discovered this for myself completely by accident, without reading any books, without consulting a health guru, and having no previous knowledge of this method for losing weight. Water_plant safe. The simplicity of this method is what makes it so very easy for you to lose your first 8 pounds. Please do not be put off by its simplicity, and please don't dismiss it before you actually try it. When you try it, you will see results within 1 week, and after 2 weeks I know you will have lost at least 8 pounds, depending on your weight to begin with, of course. Okay, let's start by telling you the story of how I discovered this simple weight loss plan. The story behind the guide: only a few months ago I was struggling to keep my weight to under 212 pounds, 15th Street 2 Ibs, which is not that heavy but nearly 14 pounds, 1 stone, heavier than I was 3 years earlier. I had been sitting around the 210 mark for about 1 year and decided I wanted to do something about it and get to the weight I was 3 years earlier. The only exercise I was getting was walking every day for 2 miles, and I didn't fancy going to the gym every day. I am extremely busy with my online business and spending time with my family, which is very important to me. I tried all kinds of diets in the past: the Atkins diet, burn fat for dummies diet, and just the basic diet of eating less. Yes, the diets works, but they don't help you keep the weight off unless you make that diet a part of your everyday life. We all know that the less we put into our mouths, the more weight we will lose, but our minds throw up all kinds of excuses for eating less, the main one being I'm bloody hungry, so I need something else to eat. My huge downfall is biscuits. I can eat a pack of biscuits in one sitting. Dipping up to 10 digestive biscuits into my cup of tea would take a few minutes. A few minutes to shovel 700 calories into my mouth. That's 1/3 rd of my recommended intake. The accidental discovery: about 9 weeks ago I discovered something that helped me lose 8 pounds within 1 week. I was flabbergasted, and so was my wife. I looked at exactly what I had been doing different. I wasn't exercising any more than normal. I wasn't any more stressed than normal. I didn't have a bug of any kind. And then it hit me what I had been doing differently: drinking water. Now, before you go and send me an email saying, "Oh, I know this already," just read this guide to find out exactly how I managed to lose 8 pounds in 1 week and go on to lose 12 pounds and keep the weight off, without any real effort on my part. I started drinking water as a way to cleanse my body, as I started feeling sluggish in the mornings. I get up very early, around 4:30 to 5 a.m., and always feel alert and ready to write, as I am always excited to start the day online before getting ready for my day job. For a few weeks I was still getting up at 4:30, but I was feeling a little sluggish, which wasn't like me. I felt bloated, and felt like I needed a good detox. I was going to try fasting for a few days per week, just to rid myself of all the crap inside my body, but then decided I would start drinking water to clear my insides, aid my digestion, and just generally feel healthier. I was used to drinking water throughout the day, but not in any planned way, and sometimes skipped the water a lot of the days. So I made a concerted effort to drink water every day. I started drinking water as soon as I got up, about 500 milliliters, and again 1 hour later I drank another 500 milliliters, during the day at lunchtime, 500 milliliters. 30 minutes before every meal I drank 250 milliliters and another 250 milliliters a few hours before going to bed. Great. It worked. After a few days I felt less sluggish and less bloated throughout the day. Job done. Just keep drinking water and I would be back to my normal energetic self. That's what I thought, until I weighed myself 1 week later and discovered I was down to 204 pounds, 14th Street 8 times. Obviously I thought the scales were playing up and stepped off the digital scales to wait for rarer to show up on the little screen, but no, everything was okay. I stepped back on, and again the reading was 204 pounds, I shouted for my wife, who weighed herself, and sure enough the scales were working okay, no anomalies, no battery losing power. No soaps in the bathroom to skew the results. Could drinking 2 liters of water help me lose weight? I then started to experiment. I stopped drinking water for 1 week, only occasionally drinking it when I felt thirsty, just as before. 1 week later I was back up to 209 pounds, 14th Street 13 Ibs. Words can't describe how I felt. You'd think I'd discovered the lost city of Atlantis, quite fitting really. I then went on to experiment more and ask lots of questions and done a hell of a lot of research on the many benefits of water. Weight loss challenge save. As I write this, I am down to 214th Street 4 Ibs, pounds, a full 12 pounds lighter than I was a few weeks earlier. I have even hit 198 pounds, 14th Street 2 Ibs, which is what I weighed 3 years ago. Totally amazing. You can probably tell I was, and am, excited about this. You have to understand I haven't changed my diet in any way. I was still eating the biscuits, and coming up to Christmas there's always goodies in the office to munch on. During my research it turns out that a lot of other people have discovered the many benefits of drinking water, including to help keep your weight down. But I want to give you an exact plan, a very easy plan that will help you lose weight and help you keep it off. Not only will you lose weight but you will have more energy, feel healthier and feel more alert. All this by not really changing your lifestyle and drinking a few glasses of water every day, even if you are not exercising, not dieting, and still eating your Big Macs. The daily plan. This is an extremely simple plan and one which I have followed now for around 6 weeks with huge benefits and little downside. Time. How much? As soon as you get up each morning, drink between 300 to 600 milliliters of water. 1 hour later, before breakfast, drink between 250 to 500 milliliters of water after every cup of coffee. Tea. Drink between 100 to 250 milliliters of water 20 minutes before each main meal. Drink between 250 to 500 milliliters of water 2 hours before going to bed. Drink between 300 to 600 milliliters of water. Total amount of water per day between 1200 minus 2450 milliliters.